I don't have nothing on me. What are you talking about? What the heck? Okay. Hola, everyone. Miva was telling me that I have whatever. I'm like, I don't have nothing. I'm so glad I wasn't cussing. You would have heard some bad words. Anyways, all right. Hola, everyone. Welcome to Spanglish Amiga's night. I am in my PJs. I put this on at the last minute because my hair keeps coming to my face and it just gets in my way. I hope you're having a great Friday. Just give me 1 second while I pull up my my page. Let's see here. Okay, this is not telling me nothing. Nada. I try to say nada and nothing at the same time. All right, so let's see here. Who do we have here? I see some of you are in here. Hola, Tammy. Hola, Boo. How are you doing? Hola, Katie. Hola, neighbor. Hola, Joanne. You can hear me? Good, because I'm using the Mevo. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Vamos a ver qué más está aquí. Let's see here. Okay, I see some people in here, so I don't know if they're silent watchers or not, so I'll just wait until they say hi so I can say hi back to them. Delia, hola, Alma. Girl, you got the wrong flyer. I was like, it's not the 15th. I wish it was, but it's not. But anyways, hola, ¿cómo estás, chica? Hola, Tanya, your bear was so cute. It was so cute. I love it. I love it. You can hear me fine? Okay, great. Thank you. All right, so I am going to also share myself out. Of course, as usual, we give ourselves an hour. That's all we have. We wish we could do more, but unfortunately, that's all we got. Hola, Renee. How are you? You can hear fine. Great. Excellent. And just bear with me for 1 minute here, just so I can find myself. I was putting this on, and I was like, oh, no, I need to put the face mask on, and that would be perfect. But I'm like, no, I don't want to scare people. Let's see, ¿dónde estamos? Just so I can find myself. Shh. I think you need glasses. I think I do. Let me know, because now you're making me think twice. It said August the 15th. I could be wrong. No, I think it was. Anyways, ahí me dejas saber, chica. Hola, Carol, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Thank you for joining. What's on your head? It's tomato. I also thought it was a tomato, but it's a little strawberry. I think it was the cutest thing. I had it forever, and really in the morning when I'm getting ready, I don't have time to put it on. So I try to go around it, and my hair keeps getting in my face. And I was just brushing my hair, and I was like, oh, perfect. I'm like, it's okay. It's a pajama party, so yay. All right, so if you ladies have not had a chance to go and visit with Tanya from Hola Jennifer, ¿cómo estás? From Ribbon Branch Crafts, go check her out if you're not following her. I'm sure most of you are following her already. She is awesome. When I decided to make this event, this theme, I was like, I thought of her because this is what she does, and she makes the cutest things ever. So I was like, you know what? She'll be perfect. And first, I got to find out if she says yes. And she accepted my invitation. I was so happy she said yes. And I was like, yes. So, perfect. Hola, Mary, ¿cómo estás? Hola, Ivy, ¿cómo estás? Ivy, ¿cómo están? Hola a todas. Gracias por conectarse hoy en este día bien bonito. Gracias a Dios que estamos aquí en otro día. Okay, so what I'm going to be making is a cake. But before I begin, thank you. Gracias. Hola, Randa, ¿cómo estás? You're welcome. And thank you for saying yes. So I know I am like the worst when it comes to giveaways or stuff like that. I always mean to do it, because I want to show my appreciation, but I keep I have so many things on my mind when I come in here, and I write them down, and still somehow I manage not to find these, so today I was like, no, Maria, today you will do it. You're going to have to post it. So what I'm going to start doing, and I've noticed that other creators also do the same thing, that every time you share me out to your page, I'm going to put you on a list, and then I'm also going to be doing the whole month drawing thing, okay? And and today we're also going to be doing a giveaway, okay? So you want to stay tuned for that. I think I'm going to do 2 giveaways, but I'm still, so if you shared me out, if you have to be following me now, if you're following me and you share me out, I'm going to write your name down, and I am going to be putting you in my wheel of names. That is not a piece of paper. And at the end of the month, or at the beginning of the month, I am going to, let me see, where are we in? We're almost at the end of the month, right? You give away our grades and your clothes. Need some work, I know. Hey, I thought I did pretty good on my giveaways. So yeah. So I am going to go back in here. If I see someone saying that they shared me out, then I'm going to write it. But anyone that wrote it before I even mentioned this, I'm going to add your name to it, okay? So thank you, Evie. Okay, Evie Morales. And I think I saw, Tammy, that I know, Tammy, you do all the times, and thank you so much. You share all of my stuff out. Thank you. Okay, what's this? Pinterest is sending me information. Like, leave me alone, Pinterest, right now, just for the minute. Gracias, Jennifer. How are you, little sis? Thank you for joining me today. Brand new on your group, so I will be sharing. Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate you, Rhonda. Okay. Yeah, I know, girl. I know you do, and I love you too, girl. Thank you so much for all of your support. Even if you share me, you support me, I always appreciate that. If you stop by and you say, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Gracias, Ramona. Yo sé, gracias. We share, can we be of course, that's what I said. Yes, share me out. Rita, ¿cómo estás, chica? Okay, so I'm trying to get my little heart thing working again. I'm not using the iPad, so for whatever reason, it's not going through. Gracias, Lucy. ¿Quién era? Era Rhonda. Rhonda, make sure you share it out, girl, because I'm going to go check. And it's only fair, girl. It's only fair. I have to show you the photo one night. Okay. Oh, Lulu, ¿cómo estás? Gracias. Thank you, ladies. These were the PJs that I bought. I bought like 2. Yes. Yes, you'll get it. Yes, I will enter you. Okay, so I'm going to begin. Otherwise, no what and I'm never going to finish. Okay. But yes, I'm still going to go back in there because after all of my lives, I always like to go back in case I miss someone, a question or something like that. And I'll get your name and I'll put it down. In my little marshmallow bucket, que no sé where they went. Yeah, I have no idea where it went, but I'm gonna put them all in there. Okay. All right. So what I am going to do today for you ladies, mine is going to be pretty much simple because I'm not gonna lie, I've been resting up, which is something that I've been meaning to do, and I enjoyed it. It was like fabulous. I was like, resting. My earrings didn't get here. Earrings did not. I was looking for mine, no sé what happened to them. But anyways, like I was saying about my PJs, I had bought like 2 and at the last minute decided to go with something else. And the ones y'all saw, like the black ones, I love those. They're so comfortable. And this is because of that. That's where I got the idea of today. Let's do crafting in our PJs. Gracias por las stars. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Okay, I think maybe I froze. I don't know. Am I frozen? Because over here I'm like, like, of course, Facebook, why you don't take a picture of me like that, please? Hola, Teresa. I saw somebody else. Lucy. Hola, ¿cómo estás? From Santiago. San Antonio. My bad. My San Antonio. Yeah, and I've like, you know what? I'm inspired to I got a party started. Star party, yes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, girl, what are you drinking? Coffee. I laid off the mom juice. Y'all want to hear this crazy? Oh my gosh. No, I'm good. Okay. But yeah, I was, nope, not frozen. Okay, so I thought it was, oh my gosh, what? 5 more minutes? No, 5 more minutes. I can't even count. It says 4. Anyways, so I was like, it was crazy. My stories. I was like, if I tell the girls what happened to me on the way there, they're gonna be laughing. I was trying to laugh it off también. It was crazy. The video you let us down. Oh, that one girl. I'm like, really? And I'm Mexican. I'm supposed to know this. They were like trying to say pa arriba, pa abajo. No, how does it go? Or see, I forgot. Pa arriba, pa abajo. When you toast, pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, para adentro. And I was like, I already had what? I had some mom juice when we were driving there. I had some while we were crafting. And then the girls, they were just buying them left and right. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm not going to turn down the mom juice. You already know. The stairs. Oh my goodness. What? Thank you so much. Gracias. Oh my goodness. And I was like going, it was just too much. Centro y pa dentro. I know, but for whatever reason, I wasn't like remembering. Hola Heidi, ¿cómo estás? Thank you for coming in. And it was like, how does it go? And I couldn't believe that I was there with Janita. I was there with Cindy from Piptis Y'all. I was there with Joanne. With Joanne, I was like, I never thought in a million years that I would ever be toasting with her, you know? And I don't know how it came out, you know, like, let's toast or something. I don't know if I told, hey, let's toast, or she said, I just don't remember. All I know is that I was having too much of a good time. That's pretty good. Yes, it is, isn't it? I'm lightening it up a little bit because I think it's just a little too dark for the pink that I want to use. And hey, Terry, how are you? And I was just like, what? And I was just having fun. I couldn't believe it. Se olvidó, que se te olvida todo. Girl, I know. I'm like, hey, look who's in here. Janita, hey, girl, what's up? Girl, I was telling them about the tossing of the con el vino. I couldn't. I could not remember for the life of me. I was like, how do you say that? Oh my gosh, we did it! Yay! Whoop, whoop. Did it! Yes! Thank you, ladies. Oh my gosh, I never seen that before. That is so cute. How that happened. But yes, it was amazing. I was like, wow, you know, like I said, never in a million years would I ever thought that I would be cheering, toasting with these ladies. I had so much fun. Y'all saw me on that spin thing. Well, it wasn't spinning. It was the camera that was going around. I could not get enough of it. I think Janita and I probably took the most. Hola Gloria, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por conectarte. So it was like so much fun. It's just like I said, like on the way there, it was something else because the week before I went and I got the tires changed, rotate. I got the oil. I even got brakes. They even tricked me into getting my brakes changed. I'm like, and I did not need my brake pants to be changed. And I was like, you know what? I'm going that far. I'm going to be by myself, driving by myself. I want to make sure that I'm going to be okay. And I changed it. And then next thing I know, I'm on the phone. I'm on the road for about a good 20 minutes. And I'm talking to my sister, and I'm like, I see something come up and I'm thinking somebody's trying to call. And I even tell her, hey, I think somebody's calling. And I was like, but it's weird that there's no other number coming up, And so I had her like on the car speaker on. And then, yes. And next thing I know, it said, it's like, I put my glasses on and then it says there, maintenance other, and I'm like freaking out. So in the entire time that I drove there with my sister on the phone, I was freaking out. I'm like, what the heck, I just like literally just took it, why is this coming out? I was freaking out. I was like, there's no way that that this can happen. You know, I'm on the road. I'm driving. I'm by myself. I'm on I-75. And, you know, y'all know that's those semis and those crazy people that are in a hurry to get somewhere, you know. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh, my gosh, if something happens, I'm going to have to pull over. I'm out here by myself. You know, what am I going to do? I never got around to calling AAA, you know, because I was supposed to renew my thing with them, and I never did. And I was like, crap. And my sister's like telling me, no, Maria, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay, you know, just don't think about it. I'm like, it's kind of hard not to think about it when it's like right there on your screen, you know. And so got there, and people are going bzz, 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 and I'm freaking out, you know. And I'm like, ay, Dios mío. But long story short, made it, happy. And the first thing I do is like, I need some mom juice, because my nerves were like going crazy. It was just too much for me. Why am I like going like super slow? But yeah, it was an experience that I'll never forget. And it was funny because on the way back home, my GPS decided to give me a break and found a shortcut and no traffic. It was like inside roads, and this is not long enough. And yeah, and I was like, okay, cool, you know, no traffic, you know. There was a lot of stops because I guess it was like the inside roads. And I got home a little bit sooner than what I thought I was going to arrive. And I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. It's like, it's too much for me. It was too much, that driving. Don't remember the last time I drove that far for that long. You know, I used to go to Miami a lot, you know. It would be like 1:30 in the morning, and I would be driving back home after coming from the club, after having a couple, you know. But when you're like younger, you know, you're naive and you're stupid, and you think everything is like, nothing's gonna ever happen to you. You think you're Superwoman or something. So I didn't care. And now that you get older, I start realizing, like, you start to panic more. You start freaking out. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm not the same that I used to. I can't handle no more, you know. So it was an experience, I'll tell you that much. Would I do it again? I think I would, but I think it differently. For sure. Very different. How far is Orlando? Orlando from me, it's about 3 miles. 3 miles. God, I wish. It's about 3 hours away. 3 hours away. And I left early because you never know the traffic, what you're going to come across. So in a way, it's good that I left early, but doesn't matter what time of the day you leave. There's always going to be crazy people out there driving like there's no tomorrow. And then the semis, they just jump out of you, you know, like they'll just jump in front of you. And they know it's either two things you're going to do. Either slam on your brakes or hit them, you know. So that's it. And they don't care. And I don't like that, you know. And then you have these young ones that are driving like crazy. Get more conscious when we're older. I know. Exactly. Yes. And I was telling that to my kid. I was like, you have no idea. It's like the entire drive, I was like sweating. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? And I was talking to my sister so she could distract me. You know, I was like, okay, I need you to distract me. You know, my other sister, she wasn't answering her phone. You know, like, and I speak to her when I travel because she keeps me at ease. She prays with me, and, and that keeps me at ease. My other sister, yeah, she also distracts me. But I felt like I had to speak to the other one because, she's more religious, and it's bad that I say it. You're like, well, that's not the only time you got to reach out for God, for Jesus. I know that, but I always feel like I have to talk to her when it comes to driving. You're about 2.5 hours from Orlando and Tampa. You know what? I think it would have been less if I would have went through the inside. But for whatever reason, I got home a lot sooner and I made a lot less traffic, of course, because I went through the inside. If I would have done that on the way there, then I would have not been panicking like I was, you know. And then you're in a new area, you don't know where's what, construction's everywhere, you know. It's a bit crazy. Next time, I think it's best to stay at the same hotel where they're having the convention or the retreat. It was a bit expensive, you know. That's why I went looking for somewhere else. Did you drive by? I did drive by myself, you know. If I would have had somebody else, I think, with me, I would have been more at ease, you know, because I would have like someone literally sitting right there talking, and I would have to be like, being the brave one, like, okay, be brave, Maria. But hey, we all learned, right? We learned, and we just like, okay, experience, got it. Next time, you know what to do. And like I said, the longest I have driven without, oh my gosh, I think that was it. Before this long drive, I think it was maybe that you created. This one here, I'm not finished with it. I think it's like 45 minutes. This is mine. I haven't finished. I still need to add the rest of it. But I haven't had a chance, you know, because then again, I've been taking time off, you know, like, let me just rest up a bit. But isn't it cute? I loved it. It's like, oh my gosh. And this one here, I know someone asked me before how I made them, and how I made it. I don't have a video, but I am going to be making one, and I'll be posting it. Hopefully, if I get in here, I can knock it down within like 2 to 3 days tops. And then I can just send it over. It's going to be different, but it's pretty much just showing you how to make one. Just not that one. You should I would have kept you company. See, nah, you tell me. I was like, you probably would have been mad. Girl, why are you waking me up? They are. You know, when I was into doing like I mentioned it before that I was doing my scrapbooking, and my sister is the one who introduced me to fake bakes, and because she actually started following. She was following Cindy from Peep This Y'all, and Joanne from Joanne Bradley, and I think it was also Janira. She was following, and Cristal. She was following all of them, and she just like the first one that I remember seeing. The very first one was Cindy, and she made a not a cupcake. Well, I think it is a cupcake. No, it's not the cupcake. It's that brown chocolate one. I think it's a hoagie. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, and I was like, how in the heck did she make that? You know, because first she showed it, and it was so funny because I think she took a bite or she did something with it, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And then she showed, you know, how to make it, and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to learn. So I little by little I started watching them, and been doing it ever since. And I don't know how long it's been, to be honest with you. I really lost count. Why am I getting a little bit? I need a bunch. Yeah. Hola, Cindy. Cynthia, ¿cómo estás? Okay, for whatever reason, I see like some of my comments and I don't see them over here on the other screen. Oh well. Okay, so if y'all ask a question or something, you know, I'll go back and I'll answer you. But it was fun. I loved it. I was scared when I first got there because I didn't know who I was going to see, if they were going to recognize me. I'm like, I'm little old me. I don't think none of these ladies know who I am. And thank goodness for the name tags. Because sometimes I had to look at the name tag. I'm like, okay, I know your name. Now I know your name. I saw like some of the ladies that follow me here. They were there. They came up to me. They took pictures with me. I was so like, it touched me, you know, like, oh my gosh. But it was fun, you know. It was a bit expensive, but it is an experience you'll never forget. You know, like I said, there is some stuff that I took from that I will never forget, you know, that I'll know for next time. And one of them is stay at the same hotel, because what took forever to get there is because my hotel was on the back side, on the other side of the lake there, or pond, whatever that was. And by the time I got in my car, drove all the way around, drive, and then look for self-parking, because if they will park for your vehicle, it will be like $35. If you park it yourself, it was $25. No, park yourself was free. My hotel was $25, and this was per day. And then we had to take the shuttle to, and then doing this, imagine doing that 4 times a day. So that took a lot. And I was like, okay, next time, ya sé, stay there, because a lot of we could have been resting, you know, and go buy the food first, go buy groceries first before, or like go a day before, get everything situated, you know, and then be ready for the event. But like I said, you know, I learned a lot, and I'm happy, you know, because a lot of stuff I didn't know, you know, and I got to meet a lot of creators, and Cristal and Annie, they were, oh my gosh, it was a hoot, you know. I loved it. If some of you were watching Cristal's sister-in-law, oh my gosh, she was amazing. She just, like, you could not stop laughing, you know. That girl, she you know, if she decides to go somewhere else other than do teaching, you know, in entertainment, oh my gosh, she was a hoot. I just loved it. I was like, wow, you know. And it was like bingo night. It was so funny because our side was never winning. I was like, what the heck? Everybody on that side of the room was winning. We weren't. What did you use to keep the glitter from falling? From falling from where? From anything in general. Glue, tacky glue. Just, you know, you can brush it, and make sure when you pour the glue, you want to brush everything evenly, because otherwise, if you add glitter, it's going to get you're going to see the lumps in there. If you try to brush it off, it's going to look yucky, worse. So unless, if me personally, if my clay is soft enough, I'll add glitter. And no matter what, even if with the glue or without the glue, your glitter, it's still gonna fall. So regardless if you use or you don't. So also it depends how much glitter you use. So yeah, like I said, it was fun, you know. Bingo night, like I said, we weren't winning. I was like, my God, somebody send the juju over here, bad juju, go away. And there were times that I was getting close, you know, and I almost shouted loteria, but they kept reminding that we were playing bingo. I was like, okay, I won't shout loteria. But I never win a bingo. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah. You know what? It's I kept looking at mine also, and I had I had a picture of mine, and I already knew my number, and I kept also repeating it in my head, like, what is my number again too? Yeah, but finally, I think we had like 3-4 people. When I wind up, I think I won like at the last, when it was over. I was like, oh, okay. And I had my dance ready, you know, because they kept playing this music so you could dance to it. I got my steps ready. But regardless, even if I would have not won, it was still fun. It was lots of fun. I loved it. You know, I wish I could have relaxed more. But it was just too much for me, you know, because I was trying to like not get too the anxiety that I had when I was driving. I couldn't believe that I was still like freaking out, and I wasn't getting enough rest because, like I said, from the hotel to the event, it was just my clay is stuck for whatever reason. So, but other than that, yeah, I mean, would I recommend it? Yes. It was lots of fun, you know. Lots of fun. Everything was expensive. especially the food. Y'all wouldn't believe it. Like a sandwich. You know those sandwiches that they sell like at the gas station? They run like what? Now, I guess because the prices went up, they're probably like between $5 and $6, give or take. $10. I was like, what? I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I gotta eat something. Yeah, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then I saw the salads. Oh my gosh. It's like, what? And they know like everything's far away. And they know you're gonna have to eat. You know, I mean, that's all good and dandy if, you know, if you were born with a silver spoon, that would be nothing to you. But I was like, nah, I already had spent way too much money. I was looking, like, our store here, grocery store, is Publix. And the closest one was like 20 minutes away. And that probably, if I would have went, I think it probably would have taken us at least an hour. Because by the time you get there, by the time you oh my goodness, what time is it? By the time you go, and traffic and all of that, yeah, for sure. You know, and they would only give us like an hour and a half or something to rest. And then, orale, let's go back. Okay, I'm really, really hating this. This is like not doing it for me. Hola, Tina, how are you? Iris, ¿cómo estás, Iris? Iris, prayers to you, my friend. Hope everything is okay. I don't like that. So, let's see here. But anyways, so let's move on. So, okay. So let's do a giveaway. So how did Marshmallow leave the vet? He didn't do nothing. It was actually funny because I was taking pictures. You know, he has his own Instagram, so I'm like, let me take pictures because we haven't done that. Let's take a video. So I was just recording him, you know, because I was surprised that he was actually happy to be there. And I was like, okay, like if you knew what they're going to do, you would not be this happy. And he taking picture, and then there was a puppy next door, like a little poodle, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think he wants to go next door. And they were trying to keep him from doing that, so he kept jumping on the girl so she would open the door, but thank goodness she didn't, you know, because we already knew what he was up to. And I think this probably would be way too big. And so I'm taking pictures and I'm just looking at them, and that's when I noticed. I was like, wait, that looked like he's about to poop. I was like, ew, that would have been disgusting. But he did pee though. I was like, oh my gosh, he peed, and I was like, no. But then the girl there at the receptionist, she goes, oh, don't worry about it. All male dogs do that. I'm like, males? I'm like, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? You know, they gotta tell each other, hey, I'm here. I was here. All right. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this because I don't want to do like pieces. I want one whole straight piece, but not that it really matters. And I did not bring my round cookie cutter. Give me 1 minute. So we're gonna do a giveaway. And while I was at the convention, you know, I saw I got some I don't like that. We'll do this flower shape looking one. This is probably a little bit too big. Let me see which one is better. Way too big. We're gonna do this flower shape. Anyways, and I got some, ¿cómo se llaman? No, yeah, girl, that would have been disgusting. I'm like, ew, I had to clean this up. Some cabochons. And so this box right here is full of cabochons. So this is what I'm going to be doing my giveaway. I actually got 2 of them, okay? So the first one who answers the question right is the one who wins, okay? And but make sure that you are following me, okay? Because I don't think it would be fair to the girls that are and they don't, you know, and you're not, and you get it. It's only fair. It's only fair. So don't come after me. All right. So the first question is, are we ready? I need to get my paper first so I can read the first question. Okay, here we go. What year was Christmas pajamas? What year did Christmas pajamas became popular? And what year? Since we're doing the whole PJ Christmas. I'm just going to roll this out a little bit. Just to try to extend it so it won't be. And I need to hurry up. So I haven't done nothing. Okay, and what year was Christmas PJ became popular? No. Sorry, amiga. No, sorry, Tammy. You don't know. Como que no sabes? You have to know. No. Y'all getting close, but no. You got to give me a year. 50s does not count. 50s to 60s. No, it has to be a specific year. No. No. Yeah, getting there. Well, Rita, you're way far, girl. You're way far. Don't use La Google. Yeah, don't cheat. Don't use La Google. No. No, not yet. Hey, that's the year I was born. But no, I'm just guessing. I know. I if you wanted a hint, you said no, because I suck at hints. No, you're close. You're close. Some of you are close. Some of you are way off. Way off. You have to give me the specific year. No. Wait. Mary, you are right. 1957. Woohoo! 1957. Who is close? Mary. Mary was the first one. 1957, they became popular. 2010, no. 2021, girl, you way off. You're way off. No. It was no. So, Mary, I don't know if I have your information. If I don't, private, send it to me. Yes, 1957. That's when they started becoming popular. I was like, what? Do y'all know? This is not part of the other trivia. But do y'all know what year pajamas came out? A ver, si se la saben. When they started using pajamas. That was the year your mom was born? 57. Mine was born 56, I think. No, 59. Chinelas. Okay, I went with a different color. This is not pink. It's okay. Estamos bien. Well, then we'll just use down here. Okay. No, it was like, ¿qué year era? It was like in the 12th century or something like that. I was like, what? I was like, Ya estoy throwing numbers out. I just love y'all. Ya se terminó y todavía están ahí throwing numbers at me. Here's another number for you. Oh my goodness. ¿Quién puede con ustedes? 1913. What? Okay, y'all just being silly. So that's okay, because I love silly girls. Silly girls is what makes it all fun. Silly girls. Yes. I think it was somewhere like in Southern Asia or something like that. Yeah, like, wow. That was something. Okay, let's do the next one because I'm running out of time. I haven't even done anything. No les digo, I talk more than what I craft. Chinelas. Okay. Are y'all ready for the next one? Mary already won. So Mary, you can't play no more, girl. You can throw numbers if you want, or you can throw answers, but no more, okay? Because then they know that you're the winner. They're gonna see your number. Te lo van a copiar. They're gonna copy and they'll be like, oh, she won this one. Maybe she'll win the next one. Okay. I'm gonna make his little eyes. Vamos, because no ha hecho nada. Okay. Pero I haven't even said what. And you're already giving me numbers, Gloria. Okay, so I'm gonna make his eyes. I'm gonna use this is number el segundo. This is 1.3 inches, which is a 3.3 centimeters. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut, like, do like a little small mountain kind of thing going on there. All right, so the next question is, when did Christmas in July originated? Like, what year and where? A state. So I need a year and a state for that one. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Oh, guys, yep, ladies can't probably even see. I'm sorry. Okay, so a year and a state. Come on. I know y'all know this one. I know y'all know this one. I need to hurry up and do something here because I haven't done nothing. I haven't done a thing. Más puro platicar. In 1989, Florida. No. Y'all want a hint? I'll give y'all a hint. If y'all want a hint, I'll give you one. But keep in mind, Tammy says I'm not good at giving hints. But I'll give you a hint. 1933, who said that? Rhonda. Yes, why do I feel like Rhonda went and asked, like Google? Yes, Rhonda, you're right. 25 in Rome? No. Rome. Yes, 1933 in North Carolina. Yes, yay. Okay, so Rhonda, make sure you send me private message me your information, okay? So, making his eyes there. If y'all can see that there. But yes, I was like, really? I also thought I thought también que was in Rome, to be honest with you. I was like, why not? But it's okay, it's nice. So this is as far as I've gotten with this. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see here. I need some black clay. Dije, no, I'm going to move this out the way. I'm going to have enough space up here. No, I don't. Yeah, can you believe it? And it's actually like in 1933. But I think they said that they made a movie about it in the 1940s. I was like, okay. Yeah, but anyways, so you love Christmas. I know, right? I love Christmas too. So I'm so happy that they found Christmas in July. I'm like, yes, I don't decorate for Christmas in July because I have too much stuff to bring everything out and put everything back in. So no. And last year I didn't go crazy. This year I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for Christmas in July. Not Christmas in July. Chinelas. Oh my gosh, I almost said a bad word. Chinelas is what I wound up saying. Chinelas. Chinelas is not a bad word. Hey, we need a Spanglish day of the Spanglish word of the day. A lot of Christmas movies and really? Oh, okay. What is the Spanglish word of the day? Chinelas. It was a campground. Yes, it was a campground. Who's said it 3 times? What? You know what? I love watching the channel, but for whatever reason I don't get it here. I don't know if I need to download the app. Which I don't know how many apps are already downloaded. And I need the white. Where did I put the white? No, coma. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? What happened, Lucy? What happened? ¿Qué dije? Did I say something? No, Renee, what happened? Did you say something, Renee? Yeah, the one that I've been wanting to download is Facebook, so I can watch my... You asked for a word... Oh, the word of the day. Oh. Oops. Te digo, I have so many things in my head, I don't remember. Si dije algo o no lo dije, ¿qué? Pero sí, como les digo. Hola, Cecilia, how are you? Thank you for coming in. 1933 North Carolina at the campground. Yes. Yes, I think I did read that comment. No more coffee for me. No more. Girl. What's a fight in words? What's wrong with you? What's up, some fighting words right there? Like, I'll say okay to the mom juice. Café? Girl? No te creas. I don't know. Maybe they put something in there. Maybe they put something in there. The answer is 19th. Yes, but I think who was it that said it before you? I didn't even write someone's name down. Whoever said it first is the one that I'm gonna get. And if you said it first and I didn't see it, then I'm sorry. I'll go back in there. That's why it's good to have the comments there so I can see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make his tongue, and I'm only gonna do like a little teardrop, and then try to push it down just a tad there. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay. No, trying to see if I can stick his little tongue out. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna finish it on time. So I'm gonna add the sprinkles most likely when I'm done. And check this out. We went over there, right? This was like lots of the Parmesans that they gave us that I didn't get a chance to add to my sprinklers, to my fake bakes. I'm sorry, I don't know. Rhonda already want? Okay. Sprinklers are, we had inspection today and sprinklers is still in my head. Guy comes up and is like, oh, I'm from so-and-so in the insurance company. I'm like, okay, and you are, and how can I help you? And then he told me, and I'm like, well, weren't you told? I'm like, no. I was like, oh goodness. So we both were like feeling really awkward. But yeah, so I'm like, okay. I'm like, got it. And it's funny because he's like, where's the roof? And I'm like, like, guys, please tell me you're messing with me right now. What do you mean, where's the roof? I'm like, okay, you're messing with me. I know you're messing with me. I was like, oh my God. He goes, well, do you have access to it? I'm like, yeah, up there. I'm like, come on, guy, don't start with me right now. I was like, it's been too much. And then when I said, let's go, I'm going to show you. And then I don't know what he thought. I don't know if he thought there was an elevator that goes up to the roof or something. Because when it's just like the attic here, you pull down that, you open up like a little door and the ladder comes down. And I just point and I'm like, right there. And he goes, where's the elevator? I'm like, you mean the ladder? He said, no, he's not going up there. I was like, mm-hmm. I was like this close to say, you want me to go up there and do it for you? I was like, it was too much. Denise, hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh my gosh, girl, how you doing? How are you doing? How you been? I was like, okay. But he was a hoot. I think he was messing with me. There was no way he was not messing with me. I was like, oh my gosh. It was too funny. Way too funny. And I just love now that what, you're still exhausted? What? Girl, I know. Mira, I feel like it's coming off. It's like, oh my goodness, mira my hair. Don't laugh. It's looking really nappy. Like, look at Maria. She's all crazy and she hasn't done anything. Oh, goodness. Vamos a ver. All right, so I'm going to do his little arms. Oh, girl. You know how... come in here with your business page. You know how I place an order with you with the gumball machine? I do have one here, and I'm like, that's okay. I'm going to order it because I'm going to do a giveaway with that, with yours. I'm like, yes, like, let me sprinkle her out también. It'll be so much fun. But I'm not going to say when I'm going to do it. So y'all, if y'all want some nice looking cookie cutter, you're going to have to stay tuned. I also ordered some, ¿qué más ordené? Wait, did I place the order right? She's like, girl, what are you on? Tocaya, hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you, amiga? Okay, so thank you, Tocaya, because you reminded me. I gotta go through the list. All right, so right after me is going to be Tocaya from A to Z Crafts and Decor. Girlfriend is gonna be wearing her PJs too. Entonces, Primo, hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you, Primo? You gotta send cards to Primo because he's sensitive. Just kidding with you. And after Maria, Tocaya, Maria, to all of you, it's going to be Delia from Alma from Delia's Divine Design. Entonces, los tacos, yes, los tacos. Los tacos, ¿dónde están los tacos? Anyways, yes, I am. You're what? Sensitive? Oh, yeah, he is. He is. See? He ain't lying. No. But anyway, Primo, we're just messing with you. Pues ya te dije, you come in here, these ladies, They're like, nope. You ain't gonna come in here and mess with us. Okay, so let me give him... I want to do like little hands on him, which I'm not going to have a chance to do that. Like I tell y'all. Man, I tell y'all what. I'm going to have to start doing like my own, like coming in here by myself. So this way I don't feel bad about going over the hour. That, or maybe I'm going to have to start being the last one. I don't know. Maybe me and Lucy are going to be fighting over that. Les voy a hacer las manitas, like make them look like little gloves. So real quick, go to show some love. Gracias, Cash Replay. Yes, girl. I'll see you then. Thank you for coming in, girl. Note in my hand. Sí, ya estás comenzando, primo. Anyways, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. They're gonna make you cry. You need to stop. Okay, I'll see you. See you till next time. So, oh, and then like Lucy, I forgot. Sorry, Primo distracted me. And then it's gonna be Lucy from Live, Love, Live, Live Faith, Love Crafts. And then she's gonna close us out. And then next week we're going to have D Edwards from D Edwards. You are from That's So Cute. And she's gonna come in here. And then every Friday I'm going to have we're going to have a new guest designer, and I cannot wait for every lady to come in here, show off their crafts. I am so excited that everyone that I'm reaching out to, they're saying yes. I'm so blessed and so blessed to them. I'm happy and appreciate every single one of them. Calm down, Maria. Anyway, I've seen the nappy hair. But yes, I am going to finish them because obviously, mira, ya already know me. I talk too much. And ¿qué más? So, yes, I went ahead and already posted all the flyers for next month as well. So if y'all want to see who's going to come out on what date, they will all be there, just like in high school. So you can see who's coming on next, and yeah. So ladies, for those who won, if I do not have your information, private message me that. So I'm doing another teardrop, and then I'm just going to take all this blue off of here. And then I'm just gonna cut the first one, but the rest I'm just gonna mark it, and I'm only gonna give him, actually no, let's cut them all through. I'm only gonna give him 3 fingers. four, well, 3 fingers and a thumb. And then I'm just gonna shape this back up, like round. If you have a tool, you can use your tool, which I have mine all pulled. I think I got one here. Nope, that's not it. You can clean it up a bit. Maybe if I have my tools here. I don't know. Okay. No sé. Well, let me use these. Try to get a little bit cleaner edge here. And then, so I'm no longer going to be coming in here on Wednesdays with Bright Ideas Crafters and Marketplace. I already mentioned it to some that I'm gonna go back to doing YouTube videos because I really missed it. I have mentioned it already here, a couple of times that I miss doing those videos. I miss doing the short tutorial videos, and I've been getting like a lot of people have been asking, hey, do you have a video on this or a video on that? And I feel bad that I don't, because a lot of times, because of what happens, that I talk too much and I don't get to finish it. So I feel bad, and half of the time they're already done. So I just said, you know what? Let me get it back on YouTube. Let me start doing my videos. I have been neglecting it, and I really want to focus on that right now. Once I get that up and going, right where I want it, then of course I'm going to come back in here on Wednesdays, or maybe Thursdays, Fridays, of course Fridays, Tuesdays, Mondays. I don't know which day yet. But I still want to continue the Sundays, where I would come in here and just do whatever. So I want to do that. And that is the plan for now. This is like way too big. And, but yeah, so ¿qué hora es? 6 o'clock. All right, friends. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Once I get, again, all situated. When I finish those videos, when I do those videos, I'm going to send them over here. So you ladies will know, or gentlemen will know, that the video's out, and y'all can go check those out. They're going to be short videos. I like doing my videos, my tutorials, straight to the point. And because I don't think that me yapping, you want to sit through the whole thing. I mean, this is Yeah, it's gonna be just like being over here, and I don't want that. So I like to do my videos short and like 11 minutes, depending on what I'm making. So yeah, once I get all of that, back into that rhythm, then I'll come over here and do this. But that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing videos, because this will take a lot of time, where I would come over here, start prepping up for the whole week or whatever I was going to make, and it would not give me time to go over there and do my videos. And yeah, and then also there's other projects that I've been putting to the side that I've been wanting to do. And there's his little hand. I don't know if you can see that. But anyways, what's that, Tammy? My videos, the YouTube is going to be the same, Siempre Infinito. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the same thing. When I share videos with you that I post them here and I send you over there. Also the same, that's the same thing I'm going to be doing. Okay, this is like way too heavy. So it's going to, I'm going to put that there. And I want him to hold, because he's going to be a birthday cake, I want him to hold a gift. So I will be making the gift as well and placing it here. What? So, and no, I'm not going to be posting I love my primo. I mean, I do love my primo, but I'm not going to be posting that. Ay, Dios mío, te digo. So you see how this is heavy? I can use a toothpick and, to hold that up and then glue it too. So I'm going to have to use glue all on here. When you do something like this real quick, because I need to go because Tokaya's because he's going to be, all of that much is going to be attached to the cake. So I'm going to add glue all along here. I still want him to be holding the gift. So I want to make sure that this is, this part is not glued down. And then of course, using that little toothpick to give it that extra support. Okay. So, thank you to everyone for coming in. I get to hear, stay safe, be kind. Yes, girl, I miss that. Say that, right? Yes, I miss saying that too. That's Siempre Infinito saying. And I felt like if I would use it, I would get in trouble. But anyway. Hola, Delia, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te encuentras? Thank you for being here. Your birthday's on Monday. Well, happy birthday. Happy pre-birthday. Woot woot. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños, Iris. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Anyways, okay, my friends. I am going to let you go. I know, I miss Siempre Infinito también. All right. Thank you so much for everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate every single one of you for hanging out with me. Ladies, for those who won, don't forget, private message me your information so I can send out your gifts. Thank you again for hanging out. Let's go check out and keep supporting Las Amigas with Tokaya, A to Z Crafting and Decor. Tell her that I say, what's up? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te encuentras? All right. Thank you to everyone. Have a great evening, great weekend, and I will catch you until the next time. Adios. Bye. Stay safe. Be kind. Bye. There you go, Tammy. All right. Turning it off here.